So in last lecture we have started with our seventh chapter, right? House wiring, go down wiring, HT wiring, diagrams and rules. So we'll just revise it once, whatever we have learnt in our last lecture, and then we'll move further. So what we learnt in our last lecture, we have seen the rules, IE rules, that is Indian electrical rules. We have learnt IE rules, that is Indian electricity rule. Okay, we have seen this Indian electricity rules. Now what we saw in this electricity rules, there are certain rules that we have to follow while our wiring is to be done. We have to follow certain rules. So we'll revise it once again. So now how you have to remember these rules? Now make three parts. You know that earthing, there is earth wire, earthing is provided, then neutral and phase. Okay, and these are the three sections, and again two sections are lighting and power devices. Okay, so just make three parts: earth, neutral, phase, and lighting and power devices. Okay, so what are the rules that are given for the earthing? Now take all that rules in one side. What are rules for neutral? What are rules for phase wire? What are rules for lighting and power devices? Okay, so we'll see. First one is earthing rules. So in earthing, where we provide earthing, wherever there is a metal part. Okay, whenever there is a metal part coming, then we provide earthing, right? So 3-plug must be used. That means a 3-plug must be used. A 3-plug means it has earthing here. This is a phase and this is neutral. Remember, this a bigger pin is for earth, and this on the right side it is for phase, and for the left side it is neutral. This is phase and this is neutral. Always remember. So for the 3-pin, the earthing is provided. Okay, as I said, metal appliances or all iron-clad appliances, switches, fans, fridge, AC should have earthing. Okay, so earthing must be provided. So this is about earthing. Okay, now we'll move to neutral. Okay, now neutral provides the return path. Now take here one example. This is my phase. This is my bulb. Okay, now this is phase wire and this is neutral wire. Now this bulb is getting phase and getting neutral. So what will happen? This bulb will glow. But when I just provide phase wire and this is neutral, when I just provide phase, then is the circuit completed? No. So we have to provide the neutral. It will provide the return path for our circuit. So just remember, it is very important point you have to remember. Whenever we connect any appliance between phase and neutral, then our appliance has to work. If I connect here bulb between phase and neutral, then our bulb will glow. Okay, so just remember, in between phase and neutral, bulb will glow. If there is only phase, bulb will not glow. Okay, so just remember this. So neutral provides the return path. All neutrals should be linked. Okay, all neutrals should be linked. That means in our home we have AC, TV, fridge. So what we have to do, we have to just link all the neutral points. That means, so this is our neutral. So this neutral is going to the fan, this neutral is going to AC. That the same neutral has to be linked to our all other appliances. So the neutral, what is the point for neutral? All neutrals we have to link. Third one, that is phase. We'll now see the phase. What are the rules for phase? Phase should not link. Okay, we must not link the phase. Phase wire we should not link. Neutral wire has to be linked. Phase wire we should not link it. Why? Because if you want to on the TV, then only TV must get on. Not our fridge or any other AC has to get on. Only TV must get on. Okay, so we don't have to link the neutral. We have to just link the neutral. We have not to link phase wire. Okay, so phase wire should not link. Phase has to always go near the switch. Okay, phase wire has to go near the switch. Now consider this is our switch. Okay, now this is the phase wire. So this phase wire I am giving to our switch. This is our switch, and I am giving phase wire to our switch. And now this is neutral. Neutral has to go to the appliance, and this is our bulb. Okay, now this is phase and neutral. Now whenever I close this circuit, this is open circuit. Now current will not flow from here because here the circuit is open. Whenever I close the switch, whenever I turn on, then what will happen? This will be like this. Our switch will get closed. This is neutral and this is phase. Then our circuit gets complete and our bulb will go. So what I did here, I have given the phase wire here, but instead of giving this phase wire to the switch, I gave this phase wire to the appliance. Then what will happen? This is phase wire, and I have given the phase wire direct to my appliance, and this is my switch, and this is neutral. Okay, now the phase wire is directly attached to our appliance, but the circuit is off. Now this bulb will not glow, right? But if this bulb is not glowing, but still if we touch this bulb, we'll get shock. Why? Because the phase wire is directly attached to this. Okay, but in this circuit, the phase wire is not attached to our appliance, it is attached to switch. So whenever we turn on the switch, then and then only this phase wire will get connected to this our appliance. So there is no risk of getting shock in this diagram, right? So we have to always provide phase to the switch. Okay, just remember we need this further. Okay, this is about phase. Now we'll see the lighting and power devices. Okay, so lighting and power devices should have different circuits. So this both must have different circuits. What is lightning device? First we have to understand. So the lightning device are that devices that operate below 5 ampere. So the lightning devices are that operate below 5 ampere current, and power devices are that devices that operate above the 15 ampere. Okay, so this is lightning device and this is power devices. So power devices, AC, fridge, this comes under power devices, and lightning devices like fan, bulb. Okay, so these are the lightning devices. So these both must have different circuits. So now what are the other rules? The other rules are, so the number of points in one circuit. So this is our board. So it must have only 10 points. The points must not exceed above the 10. And the power, so it should not exceed about 800 watts. Okay, so this is the one rule. And the another rule is that the height of fan from the ground must be 2.5 meter above. Okay, this is the rule. So wherever you go, if you go in VIP house or Ambani's house, so the height is approximate, we have to keep that because it is Indian rule, Indian electricity rule. It is mentioned in rule, so everyone has to follow it. So these are the rules. Okay, so there are many other rules that I have discussed in earlier lectures, so go through it. This question is very important. It has asked it in your board exams. It is important question, so do prepare for this question. Now we'll move to the house wiring methods. Okay, but before that we'll learn some basic wiring. Okay, so typical wiring diagrams. So if I have to draw if I have to draw one lamp and one switch, then how I will draw? I have shown here, right? So similarly, so this is our neutral, this is our phase. As we learnt the Indian electricity rules, from that rule, phase should always go to switch or to the phase, right? So this is our switch, it will go to switch, phase is always given to switch, and this is the bulb, okay, and this is our connection for, what is this diagram for? One lamp and one switch, okay. Now similarly, this is one lamp and one switch. Now similarly for two lamps and two switches, how will be the diagram? So first, this is a neutral, this is phase. Phase has to be always given to the switch. So this is the switch, okay. So this switch is for first lamp, so this will be switch 1, and let this switch be switch S2, okay. So this switch, this phase is coming here for the first switch, and similarly we have to give the phase for the second switch. So what we'll do, we'll link this here to the second switch, okay. Now we have to provide the lamps, two lamps. So this are our lamps, okay. Now what we have to do, we have to complete circuit. When this bulb will glow whenever it gets neutral and phase, right? So this is the neutral, I have given here neutral, okay. So now this neutral has to be linked, so I am linking the neutral here. So this is how I have linked the neutral from this point to this point, okay. Now to complete circuit, our phase, the current will come from this. If the switch is closed, then it will go, and we have to give this supply to this lamp. So we have to connect this, and I am overlapping this wire above this wire. So this is how the correct way, okay. If this is the wire and this wire I have to do, then this is the correct way. If you draw like this, this is the wrong, okay. So this is the diagram for the lamp 1, and for similarly for lamp 2, what we have to do? We have to connect here. Are you getting this? So what I did here, now see, the phase from here, it will go from this switch S1. When the switch is on, then this will be the position. So the current will come from here, then it will go to this end of bulb, and neutral is from here. So this bulb is getting neutral and phase, so it will glow. Now for this second switch, so this phase is coming from here, then it is going to this switch S2. When this is closed, then this will come here, and it will go for this bulb, that is bulb L2, and this is L1. So for this lamp, we saw the phase is coming from here, and for similarly the neutral will come from here. So this also bulb is getting neutral and phase, so this bulb will also 2 points and 3 pin socket, 2 light points and 3 pin socket. So what is 3 pin socket? I have told you 3 pin socket. So this is the diagram. So the bigger one is for earth, this is the phase, and this is neutral. So this is 3 pin socket, right? So what they have asked, 2 light points and 1 3 pin socket. Now as we have drawn the diagram for one lamp and one switch, 2 lamps and 2 switch. Similarly here also, just what we have to do, we have to include here 3 pin socket, right, and 1 switch for this 3 pin socket. So see here, this construction is similar we saw in our last diagram. So this is the switch, this is the phase coming here, and this switch, the phase is given to this next switch, and the lamps here, the neutral is linked. Similar construction, similar wiring we have done in our last diagram. Similar, just what we have to do, we have to include here 3 pin socket. Now what we did here, same, just we have to include here 3 pin socket, and we have to include this switch for this 3 pin socket. Just 2 things we have added here, right? So the neutral from here we have given to this 3-pin socket. The phase is given from this switch. So the phase will first go to switch and then to the 3-pin, and the earthing is provided here. Are you getting this? So now we'll see one lamp and one half point. So half point means what? It must get one neutral and one phase. For consider if we want to charge, then we can plug the charger here, right? So what is the diagram of this? So one lamp and one half point. So first we have to draw the switch for one lamp. So this is the switch. Okay, this switch is getting the, now I'll draw it here again. So this is our lamp. Okay, so this is our lamp, and for this lamp we have to provide switch. So this is our switch, and this is neutral, this is phase wire. So what they have said, one half point means what? There must be 2 points, so we can plug the charger or something like that. Okay, so this point, this is the half point. So this point also, how this lamp has its switch, so this point will also have its switch. So we'll draw here one switch. Okay, so this switch, one point will give the phase and another will give the neutral. So neutral we have linked from here. Okay, and this bulb is also getting neutral from here. Okay, so this phase will first go to switch and then to this half point, right? So now for this switch we have to provide phase. So what we'll do, we'll just take this and give to this switch, right? So now will the circuit of this glow? No, because circuit is not completed. So we have this circuit, and this is how we have to draw. Okay, so whenever the phase comes, whenever this switch is on, then this will be the position. So the current will come from here and it will go to this half point. So the phase wire is connected now to this half point and neutral is coming from here. So whatever appliance we will connect here, it will glow. Similarly, so this phase will come to this point. When this switch is on, it will be in this position, and this current will flow from here to this lamp, and this neutral is here. So our bulb will glow. So this is about the diagrams, basic diagrams, typical diagram, typical wiring diagrams. So now we'll see further. So now we'll see house wiring methods. Okay, house wiring methods. So there are 4 methods. First one is looping out from switch and ceiling rows, looping out from switch, looping out from ceiling rows, looping out from junction box. So we'll see one by one. So what is meant by looping? So we saw in neutral wire is linked. So what we did, from that point only we have to link the neutral wire forward, right? So similarly, if they are saying looping out from switch, means from that particular switch only the wire must go forward to the next switch, and from that switch it will go forward to the next switch. Okay, now so what they have said here, looping out from switch and ceiling rows. So they have given the 2 conditions. We have to loop out from switch also, and we have to loop out from the ceiling rows also. So we know from the Indian electricity rules, we know switch has to be connected or phase has to be given to the switch. So what we'll do first, we'll draw switch, phase is given to the switch, right? So from this switch, they have said looping out from switch. So from this switch, we'll give phase to the next switch, and similarly to the next switch, right? So this is about looping from the switch. And now, and looping out from ceiling rows, what will loop? We'll loop the neutral wire. Okay, so this neutral wire, so this is the ceiling rows. Okay, from this ceiling rows we give the connection to bulb. Okay, so this neutral has to be linked from this ceiling rows. So this neutral will come to the one point. It has 2 terminals. So it will come to the one point. Neutral will come to one point. So this point has to be linked to the second ceiling rows. So this neutral is linked from ceiling rows to the second ceiling rows. Okay. So for this lamp, this neutral is provided here. For this lamp, this phase is coming from this switch. Whenever switch is on, this will be in this condition. So the current will come here and it will provide here. So the phase is also here, neutral is also here. So this bulb will glow. So the looping means what? The neutral from here, it came to this ceiling rows, from this ceiling rows to this, and what they have written here, to the next ceiling row. Similarly, we can connect many ceiling rows. Okay. So similarly here switch, phase we are giving forward. Now looping out from switch. Okay. Means what we have to do, we have to loop out from switch. Both phase and neutral wire both must be looped out from the switch. That means a phase will come, neutral will come. They both have to be looped from one switch to another switch. So here we are using connector, right? So this is the connector. It has 3 terminals and this terminal is connector. Okay. So this is a ceiling rows. From ceiling rows we are providing here lamp L1 and L2. So this is the phase, this is neutral. So phase will come to this point of this switch. Consider only this. Okay. So this is our normal switch, right? And just we have to add here this connector. Okay, so this phase will come here to this switch and it will go to this lamp. Is it clear up to this? So our phase comes here to this switch and it will go to lamp. Now for neutral, we have to go through this connector. So we'll give this neutral to this connector and from this connector to the ceiling rows. Okay. Now similarly, we have to link this from this switch itself. So what we'll do, we'll take one link and we'll link this phase from this point of phase, we'll give to this, to the next switch. Okay. And from this connector, what we'll do, we'll give this to the connection to the next switch, neutral. So what we are providing neutral from switch through this connector to the next switch. Okay. And from here, we will provide this neutral and this phase to the next switch. Okay. Now looping out from the ceiling rows. Now what we saw last, looping out from switch means we have to loop phase and neutral from the switch itself. Now here we have to loop out from the ceiling rows. That means we have to take connections from the ceiling rows itself. Okay. So same, it will have 3 terminals. Okay. First this phase will come here. Okay. Phase will come to this point of the ceiling rows and it will go to switch. So we have not connected the lamp directly with the phase. First we have given to this point. Okay. So it has 3 points. This is first, this is second and this is third. So from here phase comes to this single point, then it comes to the switch. It is not directly given to the lamp. Lamp is here connected. Okay. And the phase is coming here. So the phase, how it will travel? So it will come here. From here it will come directly to the switch. And when the switch is on, then and then only current will flow to the lamp. How it will flow? From here to here, from here. When switch is closed, it will be in this position and the current will go to this lamp. Okay. So the phase is not given directly to our appliance. It is given to switch and then to appliance. Okay. This is about phase. And for of neutral, what we have done? We have given it to the connector. Okay. So this is the connector we have given to the neutral and this is given to the lamp. And from here itself, what we are doing? From one ceiling rows, we have to give to this connection to the next ceiling rows. We have to loop out from the ceiling rows. So this neutral is taken out from here, from this connector to next ceiling rows, and from this point, from phase, we have given phase to the next ceiling rows. This is of looping out from ceiling rows. Now we'll see looping out from the junction box. Okay. So you can see here it has terminals, similar way as this looping out from ceiling rows. Okay, this is the phase coming. So it will go to switch first. Then whenever this switch is on, current will flow from here, then to the ceiling rose, and then to the lamp. And neutral, so you can see here neutral. So neutral is given to this point, and then to the ceiling rose, and then to the lamp. And from this junction box, this is junction box, this is a ceiling rose, and this is our lamp. So ceiling rose has 2 points, phase and neutral, and from here we have to give it to the lamp. So see once again, this is the phase coming here to the switch, right? From this phase came to this terminal, and from this terminal to the switch. Now this whenever we turn on, then this will be the position. So the current will flow from here to here, then to this terminal, and then to the ceiling rose, and then to the lamp. Okay, so this is about the phase. And neutral is given to this terminal, and then to the ceiling rose, and then to the lamp. So we have to loop this from the junction box itself. So what we'll do, from this terminal we'll take phase and we'll give to the next junction box, and from this terminal we'll take the neutral and give to the next junction box. So this is about the house wiring methods. Okay, now we'll see staircase wiring. So we have seen staircase wiring, right? So what is meant by staircase wiring? I have told you many times. So we have to control single bulb. So this is one bulb, okay, and we have to control it from 2 switches. This is switch 1, this is switch 2. So this bulb has to be controlled from this switch and this switch. So I have showed you, if you remember, I have showed you the switch of two-way switch. I have showed you two-way switch. It has 3 points. Okay, so this is L1, this is common, and this is L2. So similarly I have shown here. Okay, similarly I have shown here, this is L1, this is L2, and this is common of this single switch, and this is L1, this is L2, and this is common of this switch. Okay, so this is our normal switch, right? So this is our normal switch. When we on it, the appliance will get turned on. When we off it, it will get off. But this is two-way switch. Okay, this is two-way switch. So you can see the difference. This has 2 points, it has 3 points, as I said, right? So this is L1, this is L2, and this is the common point, right? So now just see here, we have 2 switches here, right? These are the 2 switches. So this is the first switch, this is the second switch. So these 2 points, this 2, this and this, the center one is common point. So these 2 switches, these 2 points, so these 2 points are joined together, and this common is given to the phase, and this side is given to the bulb. Now we'll see the working, how it works. So now consider you are standing here. Okay, you are standing here and you have to go upstairs, and you have to blow this light from this position. Okay, so you are downstairs here. Then what you will do, you will turn on this switch. So now first of all tell me, this bulb will glow or not in this condition. So is this circuit complete? So this is the phase. So the current will come from here, will come here, from here. It will not go forward. Why? Because the circuit is not completed, right? So the bulb will not glow in this position. So here bulb is not glowing, right? So now I have to turn on this switch. Whenever I turn on this switch position, this will come like this, right? This is the position right now. This will come like this. That means it will go in this position, right? So now whenever I am standing here and whenever I turn on this switch, then what will happen? This is the phase. So the current will come. So current will flow from this, and now it will flow because the circuit is completed, right? So it will go to this bulb. So it is getting phase also, it is getting neutral also. So this bulb will glow. Now consider you have reached upstairs. Now you have to turn off this bulb. Now what will do? So this switch you will you will turn off from upstairs. So what we'll do, we'll just make this connection like this. So now this connection will go downwards. So now this is the phase. Now the current will come from here, it will go here, it will come here. Now it will go forward? No. Why? Because our circuit is open circuit. So current will not go forward. So here no phase is coming. So our bulb will not glow. I hope you have understood the staircase wiring. Now this is the last go down wiring. So this is the go down wiring. First understand what is the go down wiring. So now consider this is go down, right? And these are the compartments or the rooms. This is the bulb. This is the bulb in this room. Okay. Now these are the doors. Excuse my drawing. Okay. Now if the person enters in this first room, then he will turn on switch, this bulb will glow, right? So he'll come here, he'll turn on the switch, this bulb will glow. Okay. Now whenever this person goes to the second room and he will turn on the switch, then what has to happen? Only this light has to glow and this bulb has to get turned off. Okay. Now whenever he enters the third room, then what has to happen? The light of this room must glow and this should get turned off. Means the person is in third room, then only lights of that room must get on. Now if he enters this room, then what will happen when we turn on the switch? The only light of this room must turn on and this will go off. Now if we come here in this room, then this room lights has to glow and this has to go off, right? And whenever he comes here, the lights of this room has to glow and this has to turn off. Similarly, while coming out, whenever he turns off these lights, the light of this room must glow. Means the person in that room, particular room, that room only must get that bulb on. Okay. So this is the diagram. So in the first room, our normal switch has to be used. So this switch has to be used here at the first room, and for the second room, two-way switch has to be used. So this is the diagram. So common is given from here, phase, and then given to the bulb. Similarly from here and similarly from here. So whenever we go in this room, the light must turn off of this room. Okay. So this is the diagram. For the first room, we have to use a normal switch, and for the next rooms, we have to use the two-way switch, which is similar to our staircase wiring. I hope you have understood this. If you have any doubts, please